Hey yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision Arlington, Texas 3 Watchalong and live reactions for August 3rd, 2024. I'm your host, AdvyDeven. Ready for a long but fun evening of wrestling. Hope y'all are too, because after Collision, we immediately got SummerSlam. But this Collision card is not going light. Anybody who wanted to try and look at this like a SummerSlam pre-show cannot do that. I mean, set aside that 8-man tag that we got announced on Dynamite between Fletcher versus Cage, which got a little bit of extra oomph on Rampage last night, Rosa versus Taya. I think that's going to be a fun match, especially if they give him some time. We're going to get a segment with the Patriarchy, too, and I'm glad, because we all caught wind of the injury, you know, so we're like, where's this act going to go? Are they going to strip the titles? It seems like they're still moving forward with the act. Time for Craig to win. Yes. And then, one I'm really looking forward to, y'all. Hope y'all are here for some lucha. Mistico, Hologram teaming up. I don't know if I'm just like the only one excited about that, but that is, I saw that match and I was just like, eyes to screen, right? Hey there, Mickey. You're at Cleveland. Friday SmackDown, are you? You're at Cleveland. Nice. You were on SmackDown yesterday. Is that what you said? That's awesome, fam. I'm glad you were able to get to experience some live wrestling in especially in such a large capacity at that. I almost forgot we're gonna have Toni Storm in action tonight too. Oh, the fucking three-way is tonight. Ooh. I don't know. That lucha tag match can be fun, but that three-way match though, that's a banger. I'm sorry. I'm getting just so hyped because I've been so caught up in prepping everything today that I've now actually finally just this moment been able to sit down and be like, so this is what we're actually watching today. And yeah, Collision kind of just snuck everything on. What's up, Lone Star? How goes it, bud? Hope you're doing well, friend. Hope you two are ready for the action. We actually get points this month. Yes, Toni Storm in action with Mariah May on commentary. So that should lead to a thing, possibly a brawl. So yeah, I'm kind of analyzing AEW the last couple, keep an eye on time. Just kind of analyzing AEW the last couple of weeks. I've noticed how they're starting to they shift the focus of each show, you know? Story relevant wrestling happens here on Collision. Main story threads get pushed forward on Dynamite. We still get matches on Dynamite that move stories along as well, but it seems like we really stack the matches here on Collision, with Rampage being kind of matches in one way or another to build to said Collision matches and or later programs for the people involved. I.e., like Brian Cage got some action last night to kind of warm him up for this Kyle Fletcher match. You know, going to be a great episode. It really is. Not to undermine his win on Ring of Honor last Thursday as well. So Brian Cage has literally gotten 2 wins in the last 2 days coming into this match with Kyle Fletcher. You know, but Kyle Fletcher's got that match with MJF, so this is kind of his warm-up match in a way. Hear me out, Tony Squash and Tony Charlotte, Mariah gets squash. Ray's like, hear me out, the thing that would benefit me. Yes, y'all just about to. Let's song that off, and then we are going to fire up ye old Nord and get ourselves that classic Collision experience. I really appreciate them going out of their way to rearrange the schedule a bit. You know, like they moved Collision up a couple hours just for the sole reason of not going head-to-head with SummerSlam. And I hope to see it benefit them, because if it does, then it's likely to happen the next time that WWE throws a Saturday PLE on, same time in the States. Really is going to be a great episode, yo. I'm so hyped for it, because I don't think the Patriarchy, like, the reason why I brought up the Patriarchy segment is I don't think it's just going to be them. I don't think it's just going to be that. They couldn't have done that for Money in the Bank. I think they were just trying to temper the storm then, and then yeah, not to just try and make excuses for them, because I find myself doing that sometimes, but it is a thing where it's probably not so easily approved. You know, you got to move around so much programming on a whole ass network just for your show. It is in a way kind of like entitled of AEW to be able to do this for their networks, but I mean, hey, if Warner Brothers values them that much, then that's what they'll do, right? One sec. Oh no, it's doing the thing with no volume again. No one said you weren't welcome now. Al? What? I'm not sure where that comes from, friend. Okay, that's awesome. The show is not working out for me very well. Love that for me. Do it this way for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, on their way, and the AEW World Trios Champions, Killswitch, Nick Wayne, Christian.
That's exactly it, Ray. Yes, no, you're not. You are welcome here. Dang it, Triller. Yeah, I don't know what it was doing there. No worries. We'll get a commercial break sooner or later, and I'll be able to fix it then. But with that being said, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up on your way in if you could be so kind. Of course, you know the shticky helps us get boosted and recommended here on AEW. The algorithm's a little bit kinder to those with a higher thumbs up ratio. Gets us recommended to those who might be looking for a stream like this, you know, the watch-along vibes, particularly for AEW when it's not in its normal time, you know, so. Drop that thumbs up. Help people find us. I dig the threads. Mother Wayne is mothering. Right, right, Lone Star. Hey there, Dara. How goes it? Welcome in, brother. Hope it's being good for you.
Sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business. Now, Arlington, I'm going to keep this short and sweet for the simple reason that I hate it here and I have a private plane waiting to get me out of this hellhole.
Man's gonna be flying back here a few more times.
Weeks ago, in this very ring, in this very arena, the Patriarchy did exactly what I said we would do. When we walked into this ring,
Why does he love having his thumb out of place? Like out of socket.
champions.
Yes, tomatoes.
Told you
Throw
on
tomatoes
my
at this man.
road back to becoming the world heavyweight champion. I was going to use the Trios Championships as a vehicle, and I was going to use it as a gift to my family for showing their support to me over the past year. Now, you losers might look at these objects around my waist and over my shoulder and think of them as, hey, that's a pretty nice belt, or those are nice belts that you have. A belt.
They said she is now Mother Wade.
Pants, or in my
prayed for
case,
this,
a
and it
belt
happened.
is used to discipline a naughty child. What you're looking at over my shoulder and around my waist is a title. And until you realize that, you do not deserve to call yourself a champion.
Oh.
And I'm proud to say that my family has realized what these championship titles really mean.
That thumb is doing extra work keeping that third belt on his shoulder.
My family growing with me, I'm going to do what I promised to do. I'm going to present the Patriarchy with their championship titles.
I think I know where this is going.
First of all, to my son, Nick Wayne, the apple of my eye, my boy, I am so proud of you, Nick. The leaps and bounds that you've grown since you've been with me, I can't even wrap my brain around it. You are special. You are what I said you were from the very start. A prodigy. Such a prodigy that Nick Wayne has now become the youngest champion in the history of AEW.
Yes. Love to hear it. I like how he's acting like just now in this moment, because he's been christened it by Cage. Is he now the youngest champion in the company? And not when they won the title 2 weeks ago.
It gives me great pleasure to present you with your Trios Championship title.
Look at Killswitch improving, like, all right, now my turn, right? Now my turn, right? Congrats to him, indeed.
Killswitch, you are what I've asked you to be. You are my finisher.
Killswitch really is just jacked.
You are the muscle.
It's a special.
You are
Special
the
kind of
man
jacked.
that does all the dirty work when it's needed. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how the patriarchy does not work without Killswitch.
He's feeling himself.
I just wanted to acknowledge you and let you know how much you mean to me.
Killswitch is like the oldest trio champion, right? Oldest champion in history.
With that being said, you did not give birth to a prodigy.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Gave birth to the next best wrestler on this planet, other than Christian Cage. I cannot think of another person that deserves to be recognized as a trios champion other than her. Be a warning.
That's so great.
Faction in the back that has eyes.
Say something. What? To be fair, this is the Kings of the Black Throne. We do not see Buddy here. The Gender Wrestling Cheese Kicker. Wild Raya! Raya jumping to mega conclusions. Yo, I dig his vest, though. With, I mean, what? Yo, that was... Quote that. Gotcha. And the timing of the House of Black is impeccable.
Well, the House of Black, huh? The House of Black. Malachi Black.
I'm really hoping this is leading to a three-way trios match for the titles at All In.
Now I know why you're out here, huh? You're out here to stake claim as the #1 contenders for the Trios Championships, but I told you before, you're not a trio anymore. There's only 2 of you. You're a tag team, and after what we did to Buddy Matthews, you're not going to be a trio for a long, long time. So as far as I'm concerned, that distinction of being the #1 contender is null and void. You didn't come out here to challenge us for these trios championships. You came out here because you looked at Christian Cage and you
I hear you,
realized that everything I touch turns to gold, right? I heard the hype train about Malachi Black all these years.
Truly a pop. Yeah.
You just haven't lived up to it, and that's on you. So you came out here looking for a little advice. Not just any advice, maybe some fatherly advice.
Oh.
So my advice to you is this. You saw us walk through the Bang Bang Gang 2 weeks ago like a hot knife through butter, If we did that to the three of them, imagine what the three of us could do to the two of you. Just imagine. So what were you thinking, huh? Coming here with the two of you, with the three of us. What the hell were you thinking?
There's no way this is like, buddy, are you there? This. I was wondering why we didn't get the blackout spot, why they just walked out.
Here in the ring, obviously, it's very dark here in the Esports.
Yes.
Has arrived. Get out of there. We have not seen Buddy once again
Wait.
until the attack.
Buddy is here once more.
And they're chanting Buddy's name. The House of Black.
So here for it.
Again.
Bryce is, yo, what's up, by the way? Welcome in.
And quickly, the Patriarchy takes. Oh, my
I
Here comes the Bang Bang Gang.
love it. Guns.
Another former six-man or trios champion.
They had their opportunities already. The Patriarchy sent them to the back.
And Nick Wayne is running up. Wait a minute, it's Kip Sabian.
You wanted to talk shit, didn't you?
Oh, there'll be payback for that, young man.
Well, it's payback for what they were saying about Kip's.
Wow.
We have seen that. It's been well documented. And now,
And who says karma isn't real?
Patriarch's son is in
He
the
says to the
ring all alone.
stage pro wrestling show.
You love it.
It's karma is what it is. Boom.
Aw. Of all people, Nick's the one getting bullied.
Brody. Again, it's karma for what they had said, what they had done.
Straight up.
Matthews, look at
His
the face.
mother watching on.
What is the call to the aid of his son?
Damn.
Because she's his mother.
I said he. Now the House of Black and the Bang Bang Gang. Little stare down going on. And there's your patriarch looking. Oh my.
Ideally, who would be the guy?
Who's going to get a title shot? A very, very disturbed and I would say
Ooh.
afraid Christian Cage.
That is not fear. You are.
It's really hard to. It's really hard to answer that question because,
That
like,
is a commanding
the only ones that
presence.
could have been, like, we've already done story stuff that kind of takes them out of the picture.
There we go. Christian Cage escapes to higher ground.
Well, many teams chasing the AEW Trios Championship last week here on TNT.
There you
on
go.
Battle of the Belts 11. We had
Ooh, right into the House of Black.
Ring of Honor six-man tag team championship, Nigel.
That's right, with the title suspended.
gosh,
it was the
Al.
Texas Dream Team of Dustin Rhodes and Ross Marshall. Von Erich, with a little bit of help from their father, Kevin, who took it to the Undisputed Kingdom, proving you don't mess with Texas, delighting their hometown fans. This week on Ring of Honor TV, it was Dark Order.
Oh, we're showing us a
One-third of the new
Ring of Honor recap. You know what? Honestly, for the best.
of another proud Texan, Sammy Guevara. Things to have ended very differently. With that in mind, let's go now to Lexi Nair, standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests at this time, the new Ring of Honor six-man tag team champions, the natural Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs.
Be Nick away from Christian. I
Guys,
want, yeah,
what
because like
an
Adam
emotional and
Copeland
exciting
couldn't be
evening
it.
it's been. Talk to me about what these titles mean to you.
Swerve couldn't be AR
It's
Fox.
been a
Maybe
very
Darby.
Emotional last couple weeks, man.
To answer your questions.
I'm 55 years old, and to step in the ring one more time with a family that I have watched since I was a child, and these new, young, up-and-comers, the Von Erichs, Marshall and Ross, with the tutelage of Kevin Von Erich, my God, the stars aligned. The Rhodes, the Von Erichs, took it to them. We took it to their limit. And we had more heart. And now you're looking at Texas best right here. The six-man Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Tell them, boys.
You know, that's right. 12 years in this business, and you know, the fans don't see the gut-wrenching prayers and the heartache, the peaks and valleys, but we're here now, and to have a payoff like that with our brother Dustin and our father present, it was the greatest night of my career.
You
know, guys, I think we can all officially say the Von Erich Rhodes era has officially begun.
Officially. Hello again.
Look, Dustin, I know we have a very long history, and you may not trust me, but
Look, just hold on, Sammy. You know this. Trust is earned.
well, I'm looking to earn it.
Yeah,
For a
well, stop.
long time, I have been stuck in a vortex, and for the first time in 5 years,
Haha.
I'm my own man, make my own decisions. And what I want is to earn your trust. And I want to team with you.
I love the
to
nod
bring
with the
fun.
vortex line.
And Von Erichs, I'm looking at you guys because right here, this is the four
that-
Texas legends. This is history right here. I want to team with all you guys. I want to earn all your trust and team in AEW. What do you say? Hell yeah.
Well, the Ring of Honor 6
Nice. Oh shit, Lucha time. Saw Mistico's name and immediately I'm just like,
Sammy looking to earn some trust from the natural Dustin Rhodes as we go back to the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mexico City.
just imagine manipulating more and more and then it reaches its climax and Julian Mystico during the. Oh. Wait, what? What are we talking about?
I certainly did, as normally
Oh, Nick Wayne. Okay, I was like, what?
screens here. Seemingly not by everyone. A Lucha Libre legend here, suffering a vicious attack, seemingly perhaps by El Hijo de Mistico. Teaching the Lucha Libre legend a lesson.
Wait, what?
Burning tree himself.
I don't remember seeing this.
Who made a statement in his old stomping ground.
Wait, no, we're not about to get Hologram sucked into the whole Jericho situation, are we? No, right?
And his tag team partner from Teotihuacan, Mexico, Hologram.
Tomatoes.
Hologram back here on Collision for his
Yeah, no, that's what they were alluding to, Dara. That's why I was like, oh no. Like that's why I connected this, because now Mistico's teaming with Hologram. They might end up being a short-term tag team here in AEW, which is going to probably lead them into a tag program with Big Bill and Jericho.
Won the matches. Everyone in attendance was on their feet. He electrified.
Especially if Mistico calls out Jericho after this.
You're about to find
It's national
one
water.
of the most exciting,
Huh,
scintillating
interesting.
young
Was not aware of this.
Lucha Libre here today.
And as you can see, the fans erupt when they saw his music, heard his name, and then when he comes to the ring. But Hologram, that is, and Mistico, a tag team matchup.
Getting Hologram chants already. Love that.
Anticipating a great matchup. And this next tag team, one of the reasons why.
All right.
Yes, since we actually have a whole prediction series here in WatchaMania.
Hit the bricks, I'll take it from here. Everybody knows that we are the premier athletes, and this is Toni, Nese, and Ariya, Daivari. Now our opponents, they don't even belong in the same league as these guys. As a matter of fact, not even in the same sport. They should be in Paris working on their Florida team or flipping on a balance beam, losing to superior athletes over there. However, tonight, the result will be the same. The only difference is they're losing to superior athletes
Let's go, right.
in front of fat people.
I gotta see the Luchas go off.
Mark Sterling sets
I'm not gonna be here for the Ariya Daivari headlock portion of the match, but you best believe the flippy dudes are gonna have me lit up.
well, it should
Truth sometimes hurts. Tony, you resemble that remark, by the way.
Well, I'm going to ignore that and move straight ahead.
He's definitely wins the best physique. Oh, 100%. He seldom. I feel like there's maybe Buddy Matthews, and that's it in terms of people who can give him a run for his money on physiques. No, there's probably a few others you could. You know, Big Bill has got a great physique as well. MJF. When you're talking about like conventional body beautiful, oh yeah.
Going to Arena Mexico. At one time, Mistico was arguably the biggest draw in the pro wrestling world.
I mentioned that he's the world historic middleweight champion of
Let's go.
CMLL. Is Mistico, and that's a reign of almost 6 years. And there's
Wait, what? I didn't know that he had a title that long. That 3-way match is the other one I'm really hyped for on this card.
quickly from rope to rope. It is sensational, like right there. Oh, lightning quick. Big tears and a drop kick from close quarters that time. Able to extend those legs, even though he was very, very close to Daivari.
Daivari tried to avoid
Not really. Ow. You're not the only one who doesn't know. A lot of people don't know because it's not canonically acknowledged. You know, like, I'm pretty sure if you were to like go by like from a kayfabe perspective, Aramis and Hologram not the same person, but both are played by the same luchador. And Aramis is formerly known as Aramis, now Hologram.
pressing his tag team partner. Well, there you go. Make the tag now.
Mistico takes flight. Amazing. Down goes Daivari. And a shot in the very, very solid midsection of Toni Nese.
Oh, I was like, we're going for the elbow?
Textbook action. And look at this. Wow, didn't expect that.
Oh, look at this silly string.
Silly string that we see from Private Party.
Okay, at least they acknowledged it. Like, let's not pretend like we've never seen that before. We see it in every Private Party match, like last night, for example. Actually, did they hit the silly string last night? I do not recall.
From Mistico to
Pop up. Nice. Thanks to Lucha Politics and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I think you're right, Dara. I think there was something like that may have had to do with it. We know that's why the Beast Mortos is no longer Black Taurus, because that name is like, I believe it's owned by AAA and they don't want to share it.
Lucha ring out here in Arlington, Texas. Tell you the duo of Mistico and Hologram are.
Mansboro Dill's already come down.
This match will continue in picture.
Premier athletes are getting this work.
At Domino's,
Okay, we're in picture-in-picture. I'm going to do this. Okay, well, actually, I have to mute this.
which is why
I forgot that I wasn't on the regular show.
Tip your Domino's driver $3 or more online, and we'll tip you $3 to use on next week's order.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guys. Okay, stop.
Wait, did it not
I'll
mute?
just do it. Check
Why
out
did it
the
not mute?
T-Mobile savings calculator.
Hey there, Hassan. How goes it? Hope that commercial doesn't get me flagged. That'd be so dumb. If it does, I'd be so irked. But hey there, Hassan. How goes it? If he's a commercial Abby, they're calling you right. They said, "Oh shit, 84-0. Want to try and make it 85?" It's already happened. Leave me alone. When your gimmick consumes you. SummerSlam's going to be a good time, too. Well, it has the potential to be a good time. I feel like there's a few things on it. Okay. And Adam, I know, it's like, y'all, I tell you all about this all the time. Watch live. It's how you can wait.
I don't think he'll veer away from helping his team in the ring. But right now, the Premier Athletes have the number of Mistico and his partner on the outside, Hologram, who's trying to continue an undefeated mark here.
Alrighty, y'all. The buffering should come to an end. Apologies for the extra buffering experience. Luckily, we don't have to do that for WWE. Although I have legitimately considered subscribing to the WWE Network internationally to just not use Peacock, because Peacock still irks me. And we good. Pizza will be 184-1. Right? It's like, no. I need to hit 100-0. I need to do it 2 years in a row.
Here on Saturday, then
But yes. Now we officially have our commercial-free experience. Well, at least until it does its random hard cut to splash screen.
We'll be talking about a little bit more later on. There's a forearm shot from Toni Nese as Hologram takes a tumble to the floor.
This long-time allegiance between Ariya, Daivari, and Toni Nese has been so successful.
What in the state of the AEW?
Many exciting hours of TV.
Where are they at? Is that... I'm not quite sure I understand the question. But I assume you're asking, like, what state is Collision in? And that would be Texas. They're in Arlington, Texas.
Adrenaline flowing now, Mistico.
Another DRS that time. Down goes Nese and out a block.
One of the most iconic and idolized superstars of his generation.
Yeah, he is.
That's one of the reasons why.
Oh, but he's down. He's in trouble here. Both men are down.
He's probably still suffering from that lesson from the learning tree.
Well, I doubt that because that was back in the month of June. I'm sure he has bounced back from
That
that.
was one hell of a beating, though, Tony.
Well, it was. I agree with that. Both men are down. Who's
I'm getting a... Yeah, we're getting a double count spot. Really? Can't remember the last time I saw that in a tag match.
rapid fire kicks? A big spin kick to the back of the head. Toni Nese in. Hologram
Doing it all on his own.
up on top of the shoulders.
Yo! Nice. But you see, this is where it's concerning. When he's in here with... Yo, this hammerlock flatliner face bust? What was that? It wasn't the finish. My guy's doing moves like that, and it's not even the finish. What?
We've had a lot going on.
Yo, here for that, though.
In our first hour here on TNT. Mistico.
Hologram continues to impress here in Texas.
Blind tag has been made. Toni Nese is in, but Hologram turns right around. Keeps the attacks on.
Yo.
Move by Toni Nese and a pickup.
Pump handle slam. Pump handle driver.
1, 2, yes.
Not even a 2.
Could have won the match, and he comes in for the save.
Smart veteran move from Mistico, nonetheless.
And honestly, I appreciate that. Don't wait for the 2 count to break it up for the sake of the drama, okay?
The crown prince of style. As he now has the advantage from the 2-on-1 situation
The conglomeration become your favorite faction. I'm glad to hear that, Mercedes. Welcome in, by the way.
to stay alive.
Hope you've been enjoying yourself thus far. Yo. Stomp on the leg. He's going for a DDT. I think? No.
Mark Sterling did his job, got the attention of Hologram. Nailing Daivari. Well, do momentarily.
Oh, let's do it. Yo, that's not even who I thought he was diving on. He threw him out. I'm like, oh, sweet, he's going to do a dive on Ari, and it just hard cuts to him mid-dive on Sterling. That was fun. Oh, and then he's going to go for a big dive. The big dive.
They're chanting Hologram's name. Toni Nese.
Oh.
And when they thrust
Or he's going to eat foot.
him down, here comes Mistico. Missile drop kick.
Illegal man taking out illegal man.
Trying to get the crowd behind him. Boy, these all 4
Hologram said, all right, you can do the big dive.
match. Double team pick him into a tornado.
I dig it. He assisted turn. Well, it was a corkscrew.
Down, Nigel.
Not saying it's not impressive. But let's get those right. I believe a tornado is like a 2 rotation minimum. Yo!
He took Mistico down as well.
He took everybody down. Mistico hit very hard.
Keeping his eye on the other legal man. Smart.
There's a chance of AEW ring out here in the Esports Stadium.
Nice. Picture perfect 450. And gets it. I don't blame him. And also, yet another move we've seen him win with. Can always get behind that. Can always get behind different moves winning matches for people on the regular. Makes matches more exciting to watch. And you never truly know. Yeah, it's pretty much it.
The odds that I didn't. Now you got Wembley in the crosshairs. Now you can sit on the fence. Hell, it sounds like you've got 1 foot out the door. If you're going to go all in, freaking go all in.
promises. I promised my family.
I guess when they highlight it like that, I can see why Brian did not like that.
AEW Championship. Yes,
The insinuation that that's not what he was doing
I will
can almost be insulting.
all in.
Let me make a promise to you. You will not be walking out of All In as champion. Hell, after I'm done with you, you may never walk again.
Swerve, I have one more promise.
Which one of them can do the better jumps, right?
The AEW World Championship. I
It's like we know that we got this match won. It's not a matter of whether or not we're winning this match. It's a matter of which one of us is gonna do the bigger flippy do. Right. Right. Like that's just them in the curtain.
You want to see if I'm all in? Why don't you see if I'm all in next week?
The way Jake Lethal was like, yo, what happened? Did I miss something? This sinister ass music.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Here she comes.
How about what Jeff Jarrett wants out of that match coming up on Wednesday? You're not even paying attention to me,
What
are
are
you?
you talking about? How can you talk about anything else?
He wants
I don't believe it.
anything goes, no disqualification.
We're not worthy. We are not worthy. Tony.
Mariah May
Shows. Oh.
making her way to the
Tony.
broadcast position.
Did you not know?
Ask her to say something now. Are you asking her? You're going to ask her to talk, are you?
Mariah May, this
Oh my gosh.
not yours.
Nigel is just eating this up.
Yeah, you can.
Can I?
Can I speak?
Yes, you can. Go
Can I
ahead.
speak now, bitch? Can I speak?
I would like to. Yes, you can speak.
I'm sorry,
Yes, I do want you to.
but that is iconic. No one can tell me otherwise. Can I speak now, bitch? Just... Nah, that was... Oh, yes, yes. Come get your licks. This match isn't happening, is it? Oh my gosh, immediately. No, Tony, this was not a smart idea, was it?
Ahead of Toni Storm. The last time she opened her up, Christopher Daniels of AEW.
This is chaos. What is going on?
Great job, Christopher Daniels.
He's overstepping the line.
Oh no, oh no. I knew it. When I saw her in the shot there, I was like, oh, this is happening. I was like, please don't let that be it. That made Tony just got punked out. Daniels took a bump. Hell yeah, you know, we love it. We love to see it. He's still taking bumps. But yeah, I don't think this match is happening for Tony. Which I'm not mad at, you know. I'm really itching for just like one more big angle between the two of them before All In. Like really, oh, her opponent. That's right. So she still is having this match, and her opponent's getting some licks in. It's clobbering time. Oh, she was definitely gonna go for the front flip. She was going for that flip bump. I hope her back's okay, because that definitely could have led to like a some strain on the lower back with the angle. Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say here, but like I know the feeling of bending like that with a lot of force behind it, and yeah, you'll feel it in your lower back, like right below your waistline, like right below your belt line.
Enjoying watching what Chanel is doing here, sending Toni Storm in.
I only felt the need to bring so much attention to it because, well, that's not at all what hit the steps, but that was the first thing she grabbed. Also, the banners in the background are low-key giving me, like, Universal Studio vibes, but supersized.
She's going to come down here. She's
That's what you get for trying to jump the champion from behind. It was worth a try, at least.
Well, Mariah Mace is she's trying to get Toni Storm to come back up and fight some more, it looks like. Just smiling and glaring at her. Toni Storm full arm drag.
Saw it coming.
Kick to the midsection. Pick up Storm. Storm Zero.
Every time. Storm Zeros just looks so violent. Like, it looks to me like a pile driver if you skipped a few frames between picking them up and dropping them. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks like it happens way too soon.
Security on the rampway. Wednesday live on Dynamite. Kyle Fletcher beats American champion MJF as Fletcher looks for some payback for his friend Will Ospreay.
I first met Will Ospreay when I was 18 years old. But of course, at first I was intimidated by Will. He was this big star. I was a skinny kid from Australia. I don't know why.
Hey, Mark Davis sighting.
I am a better wrestler, but more importantly, a better man because of Will.
Oh, you like Will Ospreay, huh? Oh, look at this. MJF with the attack. Of course. Gutless coward.
I know you said no more getting involved in Ospreay's business, but that is my brother. Max, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your karma coming to bite you in the ass. You get down here.
Right, Leo? You can really dig when they make those matches a little less predictable. You see, insert name here in action. It's like, okay, so they're beating somebody local. It's just like the first thought you get. And I know how she...
The only thing I can do is promise that I will have his back till the
I
day
don't think that was Maya World. Kat came to watch Collision? Yeah, no, it seems like she's like, look, we get a spot. Trying to see. She's a big Mortos fan. This is much more like it. Screw those commercials. Just yeah, she was right there. She was trying to find some space on my lap that doesn't exist while I sit on the stool. So she finally decided to just jump over here to the chair behind me. She is ball of fuzz. You got a booper? Got a booper to kit? So we ended up getting that match anyways. And Ray, the reason why I kept bringing so much attention to her not getting that match is because her potentially not getting that match because I knew that was going to be less points for you this show and it was going to be so cruel. 30 seconds. There's something I was going to say. There was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's check it. Kyle Fletcher versus Brian Cage. That's probably what's coming up next. Assuming they didn't show a graphic that I missed. Got that match. So I wonder if the 8-man tag is going to be one of those half-hour matches. Their 8-man tags on Collision tend to be that. I hope not, because I want that 3-way match to get some time. I redrafted for him to be a smartass, and he just says not ref. Right? Dynamite is where he runs shit, and he was doing a lot on Ring of Honor, but not last Thursday's Ring of Honor.
Entire place is made of
That was the Brandon and Aubrey show.
Get to defend my great nation's honor with this championship.
They're showing us this MJF stuff, and I'm laughing so hard because he put out this tweet being like, the whole world is talking about how the American champion is giving back to CMLL so much and yada yada. You can thank me later. And Ricky Starks commented underneath them being like, I think the whole world's talking about you and Britt, to be honest. If you could send winners on a long break, who would you send, Jericho? Jericho, absolutely Jericho. If it's easier to take him off. It would be a harder question to answer if you took him off the list. But yeah, girl needs to Jericho. Jericho, Jericho. Reminds me of the Bo Leave from NXT a decade ago. Yeah, ever since he got the like, I didn't think it with the blonde hair, but when he got the tattoos, he really MGK'd up. Lights rise. Oh, both knees are taped up? That's concerning. Who's in the match right now? Yo, that's a huge singles record. 50 and 25. Bro is feeling himself. Kyle Fletcher. Oh, no, that's just too fun. Jericho can barely even speak in his prose anymore. He always sounds like he's on the verge of losing his voice. Yeah, and I think that's because he's pushing so much to do the annoying "Hey guys" voice, but it's just ugh. I'll end tonight. Let's have it on some show. Yeah. Oh, you probably just using the turn of phrase. Okay, look at Don Callis changing his tune. Now that you're in it, you know, might as well. Kind of energy. Chests, plural. Really? I love that comparison. I don't like Don Callis, but I love that comparison. Barry Windham? Yes, please. I want to see more of him in wrestlers of this generation in general. Nice with the dive. Very smooth, and the roll through was so clean.
I'm so honored to just be standing between you two men, to be honest. Maybe some of the greatness will rub off on you. Yeah, look at Brian Cage now.
Oh, who's in the match? It's Brian Cage versus Kyle Fletcher.
Brian Cage, a former FTW champion. His first arrival in AEW was back in 2020 when he won our first casino ladder match. Press kick that time by Fletcher. Fletcher going to the top of the rampway now. Getting a hit of steam. Here he comes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Catching the view of the audience. Over here, like, doing the roosh spot. Yeah, I'm thinking Fletcher's gonna be getting the win.
Someone who's twice as big as you got to move twice as fast.
Now Fletcher, the former Ring of Honor television champion.
Oh, that was a high angle he landed. And then the DVD right afterwards. For real, EO, like his physique just gives you that immediate impression, like he's a force to be reckoned with, and is very hard to beat.
He can do things that people his size should not be able to do. His problem has never been physical. His problem has been mental. Okay. He got into the muscle line twice and skipped the brain line up in heaven or wherever he came from.
Okay, I get all those insults.
You were the back at both of those lines, Tony.
Damn.
That's because you were waiting in the donut line.
Oh.
What I'm saying is,
Okay, we're making those jokes.
what you think about his brains and his brawn, the fact is that he is taking apart your young man right here, 4 days removed from your young man and MJF, upholding the honor of his good friend, Will Ospreay.
This really goes to the
Brian Cage was once defeated by Chelsea Green. Again, not easy to beat. Takes top-tier talent, like Chelsea Green, to take down the machine. Ours? Well, anyways, hard cut. We were probably, I guess we were in picture-in-picture and I didn't realize it. But yep, nope. Don't gotta deal with that. Let's go. What's up, what's up, X-Kong? How goes it, friend? Has also defeated Pentel 0 minute. Yo, Chelsea Green is a beast. Need to watch out for her. Nelson didn't have to do Tony like that, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you already made the dumb joke with the back. You were in the back of both those lines, Tony. That was bad enough. Then you had to get into all that other shit. It's like, come on. About donuts. Like, we don't got to do that. Oh, is he okay? Brian Cage is really trying to prove that he can do that move with these not good knees. And I think he should not try to do that. I know it. A lot of us who've watched Brian Cage matches know it. We know he can do that rope walk tour of the island spot. But we also see both those knees taped up. So he should probably not trying to be walking the ropes right now. Nice with the roll up. That being said, Fletcher is fine. We're all good. Professionals did professional stuff. So they didn't die. Man, did that look like a gnarly landing. Bro! With the hammerlock right up into the tombstone. Deceptively powerful is Fletcher. And he got it! And he got it with the... I mean, to be fair, that was the spinning tombstone, but damn. I'm just like... He just yanked up Brian Cage like it was nothing. I mean, granted, it's a much easier transition to the tombstone position with that hammerlock underneath grip, pull them up like that, as opposed to going up into the power slam position and sliding them down. But one way or the other, strong.
Right now, I want to talk to one person and one person only.
Okay.
MJF.
Damn right, yeah.
No friends, no family, because you all know the most self-centered son of a bitch I've ever met. And I hope
Why didn't you just...
in your boots right now. I hope your tummy's a little tingly this Wednesday night you will put that American Championship on the line. And then maybe I go to Wembley as the international champion and face off against my best friend Will Ospreay. So how about it, Max? You gonna accept, or are you a coward like we all think you are?
Hey, Kyle Fletcher! Kyle Fletcher, I'm up here! Idiot, you sound stupid. You sound like a moron.
JF Fletcher.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
What I sound like?
You know
I
it's Max
sound
gonna go
like a
hard.
perfect American. So let me explain something to you. You're just a typical foreign invader trying to steal things away from hardworking Americans like myself that you haven't earned. Buddy, there is a laundry list of guys in line in front of you that deserve a shot at the most coveted championship in all of professional wrestling. Not everybody gets to be famous like you just by riding Will Ospreay's coattails. Some of us actually become famous by beating Will Ospreay without breaking a sweat and getting an easy dub. But I wouldn't
We'll never let
expect
that
you to
go.
be able to do that, Coyle.
We'll never
You're
drop
not
the bit.
an American hero such as myself. But I'll tell you what, I'm not just an American hero. I'm not just humble. I'm not just handsome. I'm also salt of the earth. So I'm going to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, Kyle Fletcher. Such a stupid accent. American accents are better. Here's the opportunity. I am going to give you an eliminator match this upcoming Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Meaning if you can pin or submit me on Wednesday night Dynamite in North Carolina in front of all those white trash redneck hicks, I'm willing to give you a shot at the almighty American Championship the following week. But that's not going to happen now, is it, Kyle? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Unlike you, I'm not an Australian barbarian.
Said his face, right?
I am an American hero, and I'm going to teach you what real wrestling is all about. And for that lesson, my friend, you can thank me later.
I love how he's like all those white trash redneck hillbilly hicks or whatever he said, and you heard some people in the crowd be like, "Yeah." It was like, what are y'all doing? It's hilarious. Be right back, y'all.
learned a long time ago that pain is just perception. When I'm hurting, I've got the biggest match in my career. It's serving me well right now. A lot of people think that they know what 100% is. 100% is where 101% is not physically possible. I'm training for this at 100%.
Sometimes people forget that he's an animal, that he's a killer. The switch is flipped. This is the most focused, the most driven, the most violent I've seen Bryan Danielson.
I'm pushing Wheeler every time that we train together. Go after the neck, go after the neck, go after the neck. Swerve Strickland is the most dangerous man in AEW. But if he knows my neck is hurt, like everyone knows my neck is hurt, he's gonna go after it, and I've gotta be prepared for it.
And I'm his friend, I'm his training partner. You see what he's doing to me, you can't imagine what he's gonna do to Swerve. Swerve's got his championship on the line. Bryan Danielson is putting his life on the line.
If I don't win the AEW World Championship, I will never wrestle again.
Let's go, Danielson. Yes. Same here.
Swerve, I don't win. This is the biggest match of my career.
I love Swerve, and I'm so happy he has been able to be the world champion he is, and I have enjoyed his run. I really need Danielson to win this.
Speaking of a minute, let me say it. If it wasn't for Hangman last week,
Segment falling apart immediately.
this man right here, Jeff Jarrett, would have a world title shot at Grand Slam right now.
And if it wasn't for Hangman last month, you would have had a world title shot at All In,
That's
man.
right. That's a fact.
You guys definitely need to do something about that.
Good catch, Lone Star.
Lunatic buckaroo wannabe cowboy.
He wasn't there in the segment when Danielson stormed through either.
I didn't get what I wanted, and neither did Hangman.
Agreed, X-Dog.
Between the two of us is, I'm going to make the most of my situation. So, Bryan Danielson, I couldn't be more thrilled than to be a part of getting you ready for All In. But you got to get more than ready for All In. You got to get ready for Swerve. Okay. Now, you know it, and I know it. Swerve is the most dangerous man in all of AEW. So if you're going to get ready for Swerve, you better get ready for anything.
Is he Ray? I didn't know.
This Wednesday, Winston-Salem, Dynamite. Why don't we take it back? Take it back to my old stomping grounds, where I broke in, Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, Memphis. We were doing hardcore wrestling before he was even called hardcore wrestling. That's right. Let's go no time limit, no disqualification. Anything goes. What I'm trying to say, Brian, is there are no rules this Wednesday.
Wow.
Bryan Danielson, I respect you as a wrestler, and I damn sure respect you as a man. But as the old song lyric goes, now you're on the fighting side of me. Bryan, this Wednesday, I'm going to introduce you to the Last Outlaw.
And fans, Tony Khan is
My man said, I'm gonna dip into my old GCW bag real quick. But yes, if Satnam is injured, that's unfortunate. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. I always get real scared when big guys like him have an injury, not because it's like a concussion thing or anything, but like a knee injury or something. Like, those can always be so sketchy. I look over across the pond at Braun Strowman, who was such an incredible athlete until his knees really started giving him trouble, and now it really starts to hinder him in certain ways. Stardom had their press conference, and he's like 6 inches shorter than Satnam. Stardom had the press conference for the Star Circle Cruise. Oh, that's rough. She wasn't. To be fair, for just a press conference, that'd be a big flight. But I'm happy Anna Jay is going to get this excursion over in Stardom. It's so good for her. And I saw the writing on the wall when she had that match with Mina on ROH Supercard weekend. And kind of just got. Like, Mina, funny enough, if I'm not mistaken, actually, Mina beat her with the pin that Mariah May won the Owen Hart tournament with. But I really hope I'm not conflating that. I'm pretty sure that was Mina. I could be mixing things up. I'm pretty sure that was Mina, though. I'm glad to see Shane Taylor out here. No Anthony Ogogo. get back in. But yes, to see Anna Jay, it was kind of like Anna Jay got schooled because she was not used to wrestling at that level. And then I thought, I'm like, a run in Stardom would really do good for her. And now she's getting one. And I really look forward to seeing what she learns in that time. No DQ match at Jeff Jarrett's age? The thing is, I think this is better for Jeff Jarrett. He wasn't going to go out there and have a technical classic with Danielson, that's for true. So better try and get some shock value spots in and a bit of plunder for the pop. I love the sirens into this. I don't even know what to call the sound. But Ishii's music is so distinct, and I'm so here for it. Just look at that man walking. Like, if it's towards you, how are you not intimidated? And I'm not just talking about appearances. I'm talking about the swagger to that walk. Look at that. That's a sideway through doors kind of guy. That, just like, the shoulder span is incredible. The shirt almost made him look, like, bigger than he was, But let's get it. This three-way match is 100% out. She absolutely will. But yeah, this three-way match is going to be heat. Three very different styles. Let's do it. Oh, something flew off of Claudio there just now. No worries, Rhea. You're all good. In the match now, we got ourselves Lee Moriarty versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Tomohiro Ishii. That's exactly it. Winner challenges Kazuchika Okada for his title. I don't believe I caught win, nor if that was specified. I don't know about y'all, but I'm rooting for a Claudio win here. For more than one reason. But mainly because I want to see Claudio versus Okada. Oh? Going for that chicken wing? What's the main for Collision? It's most likely going to be an 8-man tag. It's going to be the 8-man tag match, which is the Beast Mortos team win up with Roddy Strong, Matt Dave, and Mike Bennett up against Darby Allin, FTR, and Mark Briscoe. But I do believe after this match, we got ourselves Thunder Rosa versus Taya Valkyrie. Yeesh, that chop. Yeah, the stomps. Those are rough, but that chop, though. Yo, if the Claudio versus Okada at All In, yes, please. I really do get the impression they're going to make this match happen on Dynamite. Like, not next week, but the week after. I believe the August 14th Dynamite. Or they'll even try and say, oh my gosh, this one bang. Or they'll even try to save it for the Cardiff Dynamite / Collision show. Sent out. Moriarty going to go for the dive? Yo, the Heat Seeker taking out both men, and the way he just landed over the barricade. Yo, that kid's like, yo, that was fast. Yeah, Dynamite's going international coming up. Yep, it's gonna be the first. It's gonna be the first Dynamite hosted outside of the continent. So a Continental Championship match happening there doesn't feel out of place. You know what I mean? I mean, neither does an international title match, but that is currently a gimmick name, and that match is gonna have a big time high-profile match on the pay-per-view happening. Happening that week. Sorry, didn't finish the sentence. Yo, those chops aren't making any noise. There it is. Nice, Aston. Hope you enjoyed that. Lance. I hear where you're coming from, X-Kong, but the thing is, it's already confirmed the winner of this match is getting a title shot. So I think, I think if we were to get Lance in the picture, then I think the first option would be Lance facing Okada, and the winner faces the winner of this match at All In, which does give us the possibility of a Lance Archer versus Claudio match, but I don't think they'd go for that. Swat his hands down. The way Shane Taylor could just run up in this match if he wanted. Lee is so badly wants to continue participating in this chop battle. At this point, he's just taking the beating to show he can. Yo, Lee Moriarty showing out. I love this. I love this for him. Oh, no. All that was in picture-in-picture?
Tomohiro, Ishii, Lee Moriarty, the pure champion of Ring of Honor, and Claudio Castagnoli, former Ring of Honor world champion, are battling it out here with the winner in this three-way match to go on to get a shot.
I love how they just decided, no, let's keep picking on him. No, Claudio's taking advantage. This is wild. I can't even keep up with the intent between the men with how quickly they're changing target. And then there we go. Finally, the double team on Claudio. Nice Saito to Ishii, who no nick, no sell. Stands right back up, runs him over. That short German, and he's just right back up again. And I love they go so low with the German suplexes on Ishii, almost like he's so dense you can't get him that high off the ground. Because, you know, Stone Pitbull. The Ishii build is what dirty bulkers dream of. Bronson over in the Iron Savage is like, one day, man. The way he called at Ishii for the collision here on Collision. Griff Garrison in the Pure Division? You know, I haven't seen him do much of the Techers, but if given the chance, I feel like he would hold his own. I wouldn't be against him getting some reps in the division. Being champion? Time will tell. Not against it, again. I think there's a lot of upside to Griff Garrison. I just feel like he never gets enough consistency to really grow before an audience, you know what I mean? Man's trying to call a timeout. Careful, you're about to look like you're tapping out. One day, Tomohiro will be brought to City.
Toni, it took a lot of energy out of Castagnoli.
And he gets tripped up on the outside by Ishii, who's going to try to go back in and take advantage.
On the ropes. Sliding lariat. Turned into a crucifix cover. Oh, thought he might have gotten it. Nope. Staying in control there. Nice boot. Yeah, he was still dizzy, and I don't think he's going to be too narrow-sighted after that.
Maybe there's a spot for Claudio Castagnoli and Shane Taylor Promotions. Well, certainly better than the BCC. It's about time they disbanded. Brian Danielson's made it clear he's got no interest in anybody else's career. Clearly no interest in his own career. The way he put it on the line against Swerve Strickland.
Nigel, can you chill, dude?
European uppercut by Claudio. Ishii back and forth, left and right elbow shots. European uppercuts left and right here now by Castagnoli.
A little wobble to the third one there. That was slick. Great anticipation from Lee Moriarty. Oh, right into the Border City stretch. He knew where he was going with that. I was wondering, like, why is he going for this pin on Ishii right after? Oh, okay. Missed the clothesline, but connected with the uppercut. Looks like he wanted a brain buster there. Claudio wasn't having it. The sunset flip, making him do the vertical suplex. Oh. Oh, man. And then the gut neutralizer. That was so sick. Just saved.
Well, whichever of these three competitors move on to fight for the Continental title against Okada, it's going to be a great matchup. Hit it this time.
Sliding lariat, but pulled out by Claudio.
Oh, no. Damn. Moriarty getting pinned. Ah, that's rough. I hope this leads to some tension between BCC and Shane Taylor Promotions, because I still have dreams of Moriarty being in BCC one day. They called his name. Same with Garcia, although I feel like that ship has sailed. You see, Toni? Ishii is heated. Yes, I'm happy Claudio's getting this match, and I really hope it's at Wembley now. Me taking this opportunity to do a wee bit of prep for next stream, because we're going live with SummerSlam literally right after the stream ends, which made me low-key happy that this was a taped collision. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know. He has always worked hard and deserves it. Agreed, EO. He's a two-time ROH World Champion, but, like, I hope that's not it for him. Like, I still want to see him get at least one more great world title run, you know? I would ideally love to see him get several more, but I'm not trying to, you know, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? In this day and age when there's so much talent and the pace moves so fast, I feel like it's going to be harder and harder to justify multi-time world champions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're going to see another person hitting, like, a dozen-plus world championships for a while. Ooh, if Brian wins, he should drop it to Claudio. You see, I thought of that not too long ago. I'm like, you know, him dropping it to Claudio would be pretty epic. AEW World Champion Claudio would be nice. I think if he wins it, he drops it to either Darby at Grand Slam or Swerve at Wrestle Dream. And in the latter case, I believe would be a three-way match with Darby involved. Because let's not forget, Royal Rampage winner for the second time, Darby Allin. So Darby Allin has a TNT Championship shot at All In, and then literally like 3 weeks later, a World Championship shot. He has the chance to become a double champion. Darby Allin out here playing his My Rise. And back, did I miss anything important? This three-way match, it was heat. Claudio pinned Lee Moriarty, which I find very interesting, just because my BCC fandom is immense, and I hope to see Lee Moriarty come around one day. There's something else I was going to do. But yes, y'all, if you could be so kind, please do drop a thumbs up. Make sure you have, please and thank you. It helps get us boosted and recommended. For those who may not know, we're going live. It's not going live. Sorry, the promo came back on. It threw me off completely because I'm hearing talking in my ear. But yeah, the long and the short of it. Thumbs up supports the channel. It's a very quick, easy thing to do.
And together, we are taking off, and we are going straight to the top, baby.
Meaning new look, but the goal is still the same, and that goal is to stay.
Hey, Mason, what's that Mansoor?
I think I figured out what TSA stands for.
And that is?
Their style is ass. I mean, look at Layla Gray with her garish colors.
And that little tie, what is it? A tie for ants?
Top flight, you like to fly, right?
Yeah.
Well, we just flew in from Milan. Do you know where Milan is? What am I saying? Of course you don't. You probably think Milan is a cookie.
You know what? You two interrupting us just put you a spot on our no-fly list. You know what that means? That means that don't fly.
well, you know what this means? It means this interview is over.
This is our interview.
The way they're just like... The way they're just... You're still there. Why are you still there posing? Off screen. I can get with that, X-Kong. I can see that. Although, my thing is I don't want to see Lee Moriarty drop it so soon. That's where I'm kind of like... Unless it's just straight to hook. You know, but I get where you're coming from and trying to bridge that gap. And finding a way, it's like a storyline reason to make it happen. Yeah, we saw her try to briefly help Purrazzo again. Yep, last Saturday at Battle of the Belts. Sam isn't hilarious. They really are. So to see, I love them so much. They're just like, I love that they took this gimmick and said, no, we're going to own it and we're going to make it something special. And then proceeded to do that. And now they're getting featured like nonstop. Since they debuted in the company, well, in the companies like 3 weeks ago, they're already like the 4th show they're on. Hey, Johnny TV sighting. The top 5 MAS was very entertaining. For real. I love the end of it where they're just sitting there mocking and they look over and like, they're still posing over there off screen. What are they doing? Why is this a thing?
Valkyrie, the main squeeze of Johnny TV. They are a big hit in China, apparently, where they hand out pictures of the two of them together to try to increase the birth rate over there.
Really?
Just what I hear.
Where do you get your information from? Oh, I know. You make it up.
This is finally a two-way marriage, right?
This has been brewing now for a couple of weeks here. Thunder Rosa's got a short fuse. She's got a temper, but she is remaining pretty calm in the corner right now.
Look, she's got not just a chip on her shoulder, she's got a whole bag of Doritos.
Here we go, and she's not wasting any time. Going right after Taya Valkyrie.
Yep. Classic Thunder Rosa fashion. Really would. It's tough. Like, to be fair, I do think that they have their fair share of personality already. But yeah, no. Now they're getting used in segments because Layla Hirsch, that's going to be hard not to happen. Layla Gray's around, and Layla Gray has some great personality on her own. So yeah, I think she's going to really help highlight that aspect of Top Flight. 1 second. Set up now.
Lucha Libre maneuvers and submissions in Mexico. And it might come in handy here against Thunder Rosa.
Spent a lot of time south of the border, to your point, collecting titles and dominating opponents here.
Sorry, wall coming down.
Combination of speed, power, and ability, not to mention self-confidence.
Absolutely, you can just see it. It emanates from her. Snapmare over and a kick to the back.
Wicked kick.
There's confidence.
Has not lost an ounce of it. A great showing against the AEW Women's Champion last week. Took it to timeless Toni Storm.
Right after. Whoa. Right after work.
Yeesh, through the ropes with the clothesline. So Valkyrie's in a little bit of trouble here.
Watch out. Sliding lariat. Taya quickly comes out of that and rolls out of the way. Right to Johnny.
Oh my god. It's like so panicked.
Right now, Thunder Rosa was saying doing the smart thing, but boy, I thought you were.
So when it comes to the face paint for Thunder Rosa, do y'all like the bottom half being done, or do you like the one side being done? Because I think she pulls off both. I think both look good, but I don't know. Like the half face one was always a standout to me. One side looks better. Yeah, I think so too. But I also can understand changing it because you have Darby in the same company who also does one side face paints. Pretty sure it's the other side too.
Picture break. That's a perfect time to renew your vows. Were it not for this home wrecker, Thunder Rosa.
You've really dropped off here. I mean, it's crazy. You've gone crazy tonight.
You've gone crazy. One side. Feel that. Glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Of course, her call, you know. And again, she makes it work, but both have their own significance. But fair enough. Oh, you think the bottom? Okay, that dope. But it's not completely one-sided. So all in and all are coming up too. Indeed, they are. And yes, I corrected my graphic, y'all. For a few weeks, my all-in graphic was saying it was going to happen on August 31st, Sunday, August 31st, which was not a date. August 31st is a Saturday this year. But yes, we're going to be doing both those. I'm really looking forward to All In. I especially love that it's an afternoon show. I've really come to appreciate those afternoon wrestling shows to the point where I feel like even if it's still in the States, they should try and schedule them to be that way. At the very least, that's something that WWE should try to do. Like, why isn't SummerSlam happening at 1 p.m.? Like, that's perfect. So what if it's in Cleveland? You think people aren't going to come out for a noon show in Ohio? Yeah, Taya Valkyrie was just getting some control there. Full side would be better. Here. Hear that. Yeah, because it's just something that I've noticed a few times now. I noticed every now and then she'll do like a special Facebook gimmick. Like she's done full a few times, you know. So when she did the bottom half, I was just like, okay, so she's doing that like as a special thing, but she's been doing it regularly since, at the very least, since this. I'm trying to think when specifically it came to. I think it was her and Deanna first starting to team together. The title card jump scare every time, yo. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's like, because I've been doing this for a good minute now, and with Triller, and it's just every single time that happens, I'm just like, what the heck? It's what at least once a show, right? But every single time, it's still, at the very least, startles me. AEW that deserves it. A few I'm really trying to decide on here. It's hard to not say Diamante. Kiera Hogan. I think Kiera Hogan could be really good if given a chance. They didn't rain enough earlier to mess with SummerSlam. Oh, fair enough. But I do know with their open roof venues that they do get some sort of awning over the ring and ringside area. Sky or Harley for their own reasons. I get that. Yeah. Oh, going for it? Nope. Reversed. I forget what Taya calls it. Oh no, she's about to drop him. That was great. I hear that. I hear that EO. Rhea being. That's great. Nice. Get your lick back. Although I think that's paying off for Taya. Matt return. Where we going with this? Oh, wow. That was clever. That was a great transition, and I think Taya's done here. She's got no choice. Okay. Oh, wow. She was right there waiting to be called out. Stunning outfit. Damn. On that Ariya walking out of the ocean type shit, right? Bull rope. Okay. All right. No, I'm here for it. I was so ready for her to say Texas Death Match, and I wasn't even going to care that it was going to be the second Texas Death Match for the women in this company in like 3 weeks' time, because that's what I wanted for these two. Texas Bull Rope, though, that's going to be dope. Nyla Rose, I hear that, Cam. Nyla Rose is a great shout. Who's on them? Give them a title shot. Who in particular, XCon? You talking Deanna? Or are you talking Thunder? Or perhaps Nyla? But no, I hear out here jobbing week after week. Yeah, EO, I hear ya. When Taya first signed with the company a little over a year ago, I was like, you could go back and watch the stream that she debuted on. I was hyped. I was like, she's dethroning Jade. She's going to change the division. She's such a great addition. And then she lost to Jade in a feud about who can do the finish better. And that kind of bugged me because Taya's wrestling like 11 years longer. But yeah, after that, she kind of just been like a depth name. And it's like, that's a former like a multi-time world champion, Taya Valkyrie. And don't even get me started on Johnny TV. But I get it. I think he's playing the role he wants to play. And maybe Taya is too. You know, a lot of us fans get so much more personally vested in the kayfabe success of a pro wrestler than oftentimes the pro wrestler does. You know, i.e. Bryan Danielson fans being like, win a title! And Danielson is like, no! Because it's just, he doesn't want to be champion. He doesn't like being a champion. He wants to have fun. He loves putting people over. And it's like, you're the best. And you can be the best and justifiably be the best. And he's like, nah, I'm good. You know, it just bugs me. So maybe Taya and Johnny are just like, no, we want to rise the tides a bit. But I can't help but feel like both of them walking around with the television titles in Ring of Honor would be money. Give him a title shot on whoever wins that match on Wednesday. Okay. Oh, you're talking about I think that's happening next week on Collision. Did they say it's happening on Dynamite? I think the Texas Bull... No, it was the Collision graphic. Yeah, no, it's going to be happening next week on Collision. But no, I'm with you. Give them a title shot. Have them get a title shot, like... Either... No, it can't be right before. We can't spoil that. I think anybody getting a world title shot at this point needs to wait until after Wembley. For both the men and women's AEW world titles. Because we have these prestigious tournaments determine the challengers. To just throw that up in the air the few weeks beforehand doesn't feel either believable and or like a good idea. Yeah, we're getting a lengthy main. It's been Knockouts champ. I've been next to you now. I live the dream. I don't care what I'm doing. Oh, okay. You see, there you go. Exactly right. Taya has no problem coming out here wrestling 7-minute matches, putting over people who haven't seen the success she has, because that's going to do more for the future of the industry than, you know, her going on to another world title reign, for example. And maybe that's not the case for everybody who's like at that level, but we can also appreciate humble pro wrestlers in an industry full of egos. I respect if they decided they want to put the future rest. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at as well, EO. That's why I'm never getting like too upset that Danielson hasn't been world champion yet. Although I tell you that I wasn't gonna be mad if he beat Hangman for that title in Hangman's first defense. I do think Cash needs to get a little bit more fuzz on the face. I don't know. It's hard seeing him without the beard nowadays. Yes, top guys in. Yeah, and Johnny TV is such an unapologetic goofball on TV that I can't not think that he is actively seeking out to work a role like this. And, it's probably more fun. Especially once you've done, the top guy thing. He was Lucha Underground World Champion. He was TNA World Champion. He's had those top guy runs. Now, having seen all ends of the spectrum, it's probably like, it was a little bit more fun to go out there and try to pop people with my goofy arm gimmick. I can't get my sleeve high up enough on my arm. step out of the way, let the camera see Mortos. It's weird to me, too, because I feel like this is intentional, how they're trying to have Mortos, you know, be the, like, be this background force. It's almost like they're trying to make us not see him as the danger he is. That trios match on Dynamite, for example. He got the pin in a match that constantly throughout the match, I'm like, why is he not getting featured? Why is he not getting focused on? Things like that. Was important to something Hulk Hogan would never do, right? An egoless Hogan would have never seen a world championship in the 90s. You know? Work was important to me when I was in my 20s, but some of my friends party all the time, I'm sure. Just like I'm sure some wrestlers do. Life on life's terms? Exactly. There you go. Plays to the point, you know? That's what we got to see on the show. No, it's not. The show is 10 out of 10. Yes. Fingers crossed that we don't get some random cut segment during a commercial break. This is the streak we want to see broken. Oh, that's a fair call from Nigel. Dax starting off with Roddy is probably not the thing he wanted it to do. Yep. Almost tripped him up there. There we go. Dax in control. Yeesh. They gotta dig up WrestleMania. It will be like Undertaker's, right? But the opposite effect, you know. In terms of like, instead of the crowd gasp, like in disappointment, it was like absolute cheers. Like, they did it. They finally kept Jericho off this shit. It's a weird tape thing that Dax got going on in his lower back. I do like his leg drops, though. He shows, and then he just retires. Yeah. That's a fun idea. Chopping the piss out of him. Fair amount of Ring of Honor featured in this match, now that I think about it. Yes, that's right. They're having their anniversary show up soon. Five years for Dynamite. That's incredible. Again, the gimmicked Tuesday Dynamite in that same area too. Slowly all Craig and a sprinkle of Dara. Darby, I think Dax was looking for a multi-team thing. Put his hand up for a tag. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just trying to. He was doing the I'm not getting involved thing. You know? Slick. Darby really wearing down Taven here. Constant pinning combinations just when Taven's starting to think that he's got a break. Yeah. Oh. Mortis is like, oh, you want me to go? Gash is giving it a go. Oh, I thought that was an atomic drop there. Send out the ropes. Leapfrog, yo. Oh. Just leveled. And then the headbutt. Oh, Darby, why are you landing like that? And Mark Briscoe, not so quick to run in. Maybe it's just for this. Maybe because Bryce was stopping him. Why did the other two get to just run in? Ooh, the fans are here for Mortos. This is the writing's on the wall for Mark Briscoe. Landing on his hip there, that was rough. Oof. Just stomping out. What? Bryce! Did you get paid off or something? The way he was so quick to cut off the babyfaces from saving them. We throw this whole league into chaos. Oh yeah, yeah. Like Craig is just gonna be like, oh, by the way, I'll take that lead, thank you. Is Bryce really convinced that they're the team acting up? I wouldn't mind a heel leaning ref, by the way. No, honestly, I wouldn't mind it either, but I want it to be their person. Like, I wanted that to be kind of an established thing. You know what I mean? And Bryce is typically known to be the one who remembers the heel shit and called them out for it. Like, he catches MJF in the act all the time because he knows what MJF's about. You know, so for him to be the one who's getting, like, duped here, I'm like, This feels like that feels like a Rick Knox thing. Like, I feel like Rick Knox should be out here being like, no. Like the chaos sewing ref. That's why he counts so fast and things like that. No worries, Higurashi. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, they have advertised it, but I do think they could have done a better job of trying to bring more attention to an earlier start time. But yes, they started it early for the sake of SummerSlam, which is why we're going to be doing 2 watch-alongs back-to-back. It's going to be great.
Here by Cash Wheeler trying to get
Madison Square Garden, Tony.
As a matter of fact, I was there that night.
Is that right?
Yes,
I thought you'd been banned from the building.
That was back in the 80s.
40 years ago. That's just nuts to me. Back in the 80s. He says so casually.
Continues here on Collision. Toni and Nigel with you, and it's been basically an even battle between these two teams.
I don't know what you've been watching. The Undisputed Kingdom.
What, Rhea? That's nuts. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering what happened on the countdown, because, yeah, I wasn't going to be watching that shit. Even if this wasn't going head-to-head with AEW in any way, I would not be sitting there for a 3-hour countdown. But chances are, there wouldn't be a 3-hour countdown if it wasn't going head-to-head with AEW. So there's that. Next Saturday, that show will be live. And they're going to Virginia. Oh, that sucked. I was going to say, yeah. Nick Briscoe getting the hot tag. He was getting a little too caught up with the crowd there. Ooh. Gonna fire up the bull. Gonna get the horns. Fans want more toast, and so do I. Agreed. That's fair. No, I hear you, Cincy. No, but I'm with you, dude. Like, let's get a healing ref in here, you know? Don't even make that always a thing in the matches they're in, you know? So that way you don't always expect it when it starts happening. Because we used to have that, right? Back in the 80s and 90s in American wrestling, we'd have healing refs. Well, hell, we have it in other parts of the world as well. In fact, in AAA, they typically have face and heel refs? Yo, tumbling. Bit of a rough tumble there. Not rough that it was like painful, just rough like it didn't look smooth. It probably looks really weird on camera. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a Razor's Edge neckbreaker combo. No, they really got this? No.
This now fully broken down. Decision still hangs in the balance.
Yep, the end is still very unclear.
Oh, wait a second, look at this.
Beast Smarto sending Mark Briscoe on the outside. Here goes the Beast Smarto.
Yep. Beautiful, landing on his feet once again. Morto's too good. There we go. Morto's moving so intensely.
His star is rising. He's in with some of the biggest stars in AEW, and he's standing on his own.
Nice. He just floated through the air there. Of course. Why'd you tap? You should have stayed and mauled him some more.
What is he trying to prove here? I mean, it looks like Dax cannot even look. He can't even get up. And now, Roderick Strong just wants to toy and insult him, which is the wrong thing to do.
Well, possibly any time with an ounce of energy back in the body.
Right back into the corner. Hitting everybody around here. Yeah, he was going all the way around the ring, trying to fight him on the apron, but again, take people away from the corner. Now they can't tag. And sometimes I think he believes his character. No, for real, Higurashi. Like, the Beast Mortos convinces me, you know? Like, this isn't, like... He very obviously is a man in a mask, and we all know this. But he doesn't immediately give off the vibes of a man in the mask. You know what I'm saying? The way Azar just felt. Like, Luchasaurus, yes. Luchasaurus is another great example. Like, he doesn't feel like guy in a mask, you know? He just feels like dinosaur dude. In the same way, he just feels like Minotaur dude. And I think ironically what leans into that is that they don't try to go out of their way to convince us that they're really that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to sit in here and be like, and Beast Mortos walked out of the Netherlands. A fully realized Minotaur. Like, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Spine Buster. Nice. No team here. Running wild. They're bringing that point up. You see, I also find that another possibility wild. He doesn't win the TNT title, but then he's getting a world championship shot. It's odd. Nice with the code red. It's awesome, yeah. Yo. Triple team. And then the sick kick. Nope, not enough. Usually the TV title is used as a transition title. Yeah. No, not like a transition title, but I know what you're saying. Like an elevating championship. You know, it's like going through the hierarchy, so to say. But I do also appreciate it when a company goes great lengths to make their titles seem more linear to one another rather than, you know, progressive upgrades. So. Like, I prefer when a company sees their World Tag Team Champions equal to their singles World Champion as opposed to their tag team titles being a tertiary championship. This is true, Hassan. We got ourselves a SummerSlam watch-along right after this one. But I'm here for this main event right now. Yo? The flailings. The flailing dive from Cash is great. Yo, the senton. Yes. Power, glory, Froggy Bow. Oh, and then coffin drop. Damn. Taven is paced. And we done. Such called teamwork, right?
Briscoe unable to get that victory back over Beast Mordos, but nonetheless a successful outing for this new four-man tag team.
I've said it more times than I need to, but I love professional wrestling, and and on top of that, I love AEW. This is the lifeblood of AEW.
Agreed, XCOM.
We are the heart and soul of AEW, whether it's Wednesday, Saturday, Friday.
Acclaimed. Jericho's not coming out. No Jericho second. Are we saved, right? You may have.
Of AEW, really? Really? I don't think so. If you really love AEW, let me ask, where were you last week when the best wrestler alive was in the blood and guts cage fighting against the elite? Where were you when the Acclaimed were fighting against the Young Bucks when they were running this company into the ground? Your body can't hold up to the grind, and let's face it, you are not good enough to be on the TV show without your little buddy here. Wow. So don't ever talk about us till you've done half of what we've done for AEW.
Yo, Mark Briscoe trying to play Peacekeeper, but it's not working out. Yo. Censored because it's...
So, I'm going to let you know that you do not get to cut the line to face the Young Bucks for the tag team titles. That belongs to us. No, I'm speaking, Cash.
Oh.
And the very last thing I have to say is just a friendly reminder that the scoreboard reads Acclaimed 1, FTR 0. So if you two have a problem with that, I suggest you nut up or shut up.
Oh, well, there's the fight. Ooh.
Some unity here, boys. Come on now. We are AEW.
Mark Briscoe doing the best he can to try to quell the tempers here. Fans chanting AEW here. FTR offering the handshake, and they're not going to accept it.
Oh, Daddy Ass said no way, not burying the hatchet, not right here.
And they walk away from Dax and Cash.
Ooh.
This is far from resolved.
Well, fans, what a night we've got coming up on Wednesday night. Live from Wednesday.
Alrighty, y'all. Gonna have to start wrapping it up. Please do click the link in the description below. We are going live for SummerSlam, literally like right now-ish. Thank you so much for tuning in on the stream. Make sure you drop the thumbs up and everything here if you haven't done so already. But otherwise, head on over. We are out of here. See you there. Peace.